Hi everybody, it's Nightfeare, and I have come on to share the newest project I've done for the It's All About Fall Y'all collab, and this is hosted by Kat at Perfectly Imperfect Crafts, and I will link her down below as well as everybody else who is participating in this wonderful collaboration. I'm having a lot of fun, and one of the things that she asked was that we weren't allowed, she didn't really want anybody to do anything Halloween. She wanted this to be more about fall, and so I really appreciate that because it's easy just to do Halloween for me. So it's really made me kind of think about fall and what fall means to me, and just it's just been a really great collab, and I really want to thank Kat for that. This has been a lot of fun, and anyway, so this is what I've done. I actually did a project, and then I did something that I can share with you that might be an idea for you to use on your own embellishments. So for the project, I did this little, it's a little rosette, and this is some of the leaves that I do. They're actually, here, let's see, I'll show you. It's this punch. And this punch actually, it punches it out and then it embosses the center. And I love this punch. I got it on sale at Hobby Lobby. I love this punch. And what I do is I punch it out on paper and then I punch it out on vellum. And the vellum, what I did was I used embossing powder, and then I used like different colors of whatever paper I was going to use. I used what am I trying to say? I used another stamp. I think I used, for these, I think I used this stamp. Sorry, guys. I think I used this stamp. It might have been one of my other decorative stamps like this. But what I'll do is I'll like take it and I'll use one of my distress inks in the color. And as you can see here, these I did yellow, green, red, and orange. And I'll take this, I'll put it on the vellum, and then I'll use the embossing powder and I'll emboss it, and then I use my punch and I just punch it, and then I glue it on top of the paper that I've punched, and then you get these really pretty leaves. So anyway, so I did the rosette, and the rosette I used this paper. It was Christmas paper, but I liked the color. I thought the yellow color worked for the fall. This paper is actually 1.5 inches this way by 12, and I folded it using my scoreboard, which this is my scoreboard for those of you that don't know what a scoreboard is. And this actually makes envelopes too. This is what I use for my little envelopes that I make for all different kinds of things. But so I scored it 1/4 inch, and that's how I did how I made my rosette. If you guys are interested, I can do a video on how to make it. Let me know. A lot of people already know how to make rosettes, but I learned, from people on YouTube. So let me know, and if you want that video, I can make one, or if you want me to do an envelope or a video showing how I do the envelopes on that scoreboard, let me know. So anyway, so I glued the leaves down, and then I punched out my little owl using my owl punch that I got from Hobby Lobby. And he actually, his eyes and you can see all the little places, it punches out like holes, and so I just put a black piece of paper behind him and then fussy cut around that. And then I propped him up on, and you're probably not going to be able to see that. Anyway, I popped him up on little foam squares from the Dollar Tree. And then I got this pack of stickers from, where did I get that from? I don't remember, but it was a pack from Happy Planner. So I got some Happy Planner stickers, and it was a seasonal thing, and this was one of the stickers, and it says, "But I think I love fall most of all." I used the orange distress ink, and I just inked around the sticker, and I popped that up on a foam dot, and then so that's my little embellishment. I'm not really great at making embellishments because usually I just make the stuff on the project. Oh, and the paper that I used, I had actually already embossed some stuff on, and I just just clicked on that page. I mean, just went ahead and did that because I thought it was going to be cute to, you know, the shinier the better. And that's definitely, because you can see the swirls from this and the owl. So that's definitely that one. But anyway, so that's what I did with that. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, because I always like doing different stuff, you know, and I'm sure other people have thought of this, but with the, like with the vellum, because I love vellum. Vellum is so cool. With the leaves that I do, these, with the punch, I was wondering if I could do it with my stamp, because I have this, where is it? This pretty leaf stamp that I got from Hobby Lobby on sale. As you can see, it was only $1. But I really like this because it's a nice, good size. And so I was thinking, well, I wonder if I can do anything with that. So the first ones I did, I actually did it the same way I did the other ones, where I stamped down the pattern first, embossed it, then stamped the leaf over it and embossed it. And I don't know if I really like quite the way that turned out. But I'll show you the first ones of those, and then I'll show you the way I did the other ones. Let's see, there's another one that I did with the paper behind it. And then this one. They just didn't turn out, it's too fussy, I think. So I think the second way I did it was better. So let me see if there's any more of those. That's the second way. Here's another one. So, so the second way I did it was I embossed just the leaf, and instead of using the normal holographic that I use the snowflake tinsel. And this is actually, it's in, because I put it in here because it's easier to take the spoon and to do it over here. It gets less messy, and it still is messy. I mean, it's like glitter. It gets all over everywhere. But that's the tinsel. See how it's the silver and the white? It's really pretty. So I decided to try that. And then what I did was I stamped out the leaf on the paper. I cut it out, and then I just glued it. I took the glue and I glued everywhere it was the black on the original paper, and then the, you know, how I embossed, I glued behind there so you can't really see the glue. And then I cut them all out, and I ended up with all of these with different colored paper behind them. So there's a green, and then you can see the shimmer, how it shimmers and shines, and there's a brown. And then the red. I really like the red one. I really think it turned out kind of nice. And then the yellow. And the brown. And it depends on how, because like this is a thin piece of paper, so it's kind of, whereas this was a thicker piece of paper, it was almost like a cardstock more than a paper. It turned out a little thicker. And then this one. So, you know, so I really liked that. So, you know, get out your stamps, and if you have vellum and embossing, and emboss the different stamps and put different papers behind it, and see what you can come up with. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Or even your punches. And then you get a whole different level, a whole different look. Because, you know, just a regular paper leaf is a lot different than the, you know, and then you get that sparkle and shine. So yeah, you know, go ahead and try that. And then there's my little guy that I made. So, but I hope you guys like it. Please make sure you check out the ladies down below, and because they've come out up with some really pretty embellishments, and maybe it'll give you guys some ideas on some things that you can do for fall. Please remember to always be kind to one another, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.